Right, hello everyone, and this is Tim, and we're playing, or at least we're looking at a replay of, the T28 prototype on Ruinberg. Now, this game was particularly good for me, because I've never had a game like this machine before. We had a particularly good lineup, with the IS-3 on the enemy team, and the KV-4, which we'll be seeing a bit later on. But anyway, let's get right into the game here. So let's skip it on a bit. So really what happens is, I'm in the platoon with Freiherr von Gablenz and Kamikaze Roadrunner, who are good friends of mine, and they are going to be sticking around this road. Now there's a huge problem with this. They think, or they want, to go and scout out the area up there. I also hoped at this point they knew what they were doing. But I decided to go and follow with them. I don't take the town like everybody else is doing, which I should have done, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Also, in advance, I'm going to be saying, I'm sorry if this video is bad quality, but Fraps is being a real pain in the arse right now, and I can't use any other good software to do it. So up here we've got an IS who's being absolutely hammered, and we've got a T-34-85. Of course, a good friend Kamikaze over there, we'll call him Dan, is trying to shoot the arse off him. The T-34-85 is coming into my view, and we've got an EZ-2, we've got a Sherman Jumbo. So right, well, this Tiger's taken quite a beating and lost a third of his health, as we can have a look. We have the Super Pershing, he's in Super Pershing over here. And the Tiger's moving up, and is the Tiger going to get blasted? No, artillery's already on the T-34-85. The Tiger hits his tracks. Now who's he going to get hit by? We've got another Sherman Jumbo there. Oh, and our Tiger has been destroyed by the Jumbo. There goes Dan there, charging in like a nitwit. Well, he's got a big fat riot shield because, yeah, they don't bother putting any turret armour onto the Super Pershing. So Dan can take the hits, and he takes out the tier 6 round there. At the 85, I'm telling him he's reloading, and I'm on the other flank, hoping to support. Now, back where I am, we're doing quite well up this end, but look at the town. We're getting overrun in the town with the T-34s and the IS-3s. Oh dear, it's like the fallout from what's happening. But, oh look, a wild KV-4 appears. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what happens when this massive gun, with 400 alpha damage and 248 mil of pen, I hope, gets the KV-4. The first shot bounces because he's got 180mm frontal armour and it's well angled. Or it might just be me, I might just be a crappy player, but he exposes his side armour. I shoot that for 396 damage. Now this is all, I'm going to keep hounding this guy until I hit him. We've got some help there from Dan and from Freiherr, who's in the ISU with the big derpy gun, the BL-10. Now the KV-4 there is going to be toast, as I destroy it with a KV-4. Nice shot. However, you seem to have noticed now that the base is in dire peril. So we communicate with ourselves and we say, right, Dan and Freiherr, or at least Dan anyway, is going to go up by their base to see if he can nap the enemy arty and give them a jolly good spanking. But meanwhile, we're losing. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket at the back and at the base, because all their heavy tanks have just broken through our line and completely annihilated the few mediums that we've had in the town. So I'm a bit cautious, as I shouldn't have been, I don't think, waiting for him to spot the enemy artillery, and there's the M12, and there they are. But unluckily, RNG likes being complete dick sometimes, and they just get his tracks. But luckily, I finish him off. Now then, it's all going to be a race to the finish. I'm going to Sonic this up here, I'm going to gotta go first. And I'm charging towards the town. Now, this is where things really get interesting. Well, until I get to the town, that is. If we have a look, we can see that Freiherr's moving up He's sat there in the bushes, waiting for anyone to approach through the town there. We've got Dan as well at the back, who's charging in at a flank, and I'm just sat here waiting and expecting for a KV-3 to pop around the corner. Now, the KV-3 appears. Oh, here comes Russian. And he pokes himself out through there, allowing me to side shoot and to get his right side. Well, of course, he hides behind the side there. Our E25's been destroyed, which was accompanying the Super Pershing, or Dan over there, and Dan's going to get furious. Dan right now he's going to get mad. There's a Tiger 2 ram there. He's on just over, or just under half of his hit points. There goes our Porsche Tiger. So now, it's just me virtually and Freiherr fighting off this KV-3, which should be easily doable. So I try and move him. Now I've got 203mm of frontal armour here, so according to his gun I should be able to bounce it, so I angle myself behind it and I bounce his shot, then oh no, and a wild Oni appears. At this point in the game I was actually thinking, oh my god, oh god, here we go, this is it. This is going to end really badly, but they hit his lower plate and it goes through, and there goes Freiherr. At this point Freiherr was probably spamming and getting a bit upset because he had about 8 losses on the run before this game, so understandably he was going to say, right, that's it, game over, I'm going to really quit. But anyway, the IS-3 is going to do a cheeky little side scrape. At least he was being cheeky and wants to come round the corner and try and flank me. At this point, however, we have a problem. I bounce the IS-3, I shoot him in his pike nose. The T-34 wants to be cheeky as well, but what happened to that Oni? Where's the Oni gone? Well, at this point I'm only concerned about these two tanks here because they're on low HP and I could take out the T-34 and the IS-3. However, the Oni, I was thinking, here comes Big Fortress. When the big fort comes around, I get trapped, but I have to use my repairs. The T-34 comes around and I absorb the shot. The IS-3 gets pummeled. Oh no, I'm being taken up the backside by the Oni. At this point I thought my game was over. I bounced a shell from the IS-3. Destroy the T-34. The Oni is just relentlessly pursuing me, trying to point this big derpy howitzer at the bottom, and he overshoots. Heart attack relieved for the moment. So I turn back and I face him and I think, right, okay, what's happening here? Right, you're not going anywhere. I'm going to shoot you in the side. He can't aim down, he's been tracked. But he could still hit me. Is he going to? Watch this. If I lower it down to a speed, you'll see what he is like with a shot. Because he didn't get another shot in there. So, now then it's just me and Dan. And Dan is going to head down to try, as you see there, he's trying to take out the Tiger 2. He narrows him down for him, but he gets destroyed. There's a Tiger 2. Can I shoot him? He bounces. Now luckily he's only got Tiger's gun. He's only got the 240 alpha damage gun, the 88. So I move in, I'm going to use my frontal armour, he bounces off my turret. So I'm going to use this opportunity to get really close and really stonk him for it. Now I can't aim, he's being clever, he's hiding his lower glacis. So I try and put, he lowers his own to plate, and he gives me a perfect opportunity to snipe him. And that was possibly the best game I've had in this machine. But you know, it could have gone a bit better. I could have gone into the town, supported my other teammates a bit more, but I didn't bother. But anyway, it all ended up nicely, and so I had it up, ended up having a big cup of tea and a nice biscuit to go with it as a celebration of the victory. Well, I know this video's not been very good for you guys, but it's probably the first or second professional video I've actually done or tried to do, you know, just to try and help out with World of Tanks. I love playing the game, and I love seeing what other adventures we'll get up to next time. But until next time, cheerio, and I'll see you soon.